This video is sponsored by PokedownStore.com, the place for all your Pokemon TCG online needs. The new Sword and Shield online booster packs are also available, so definitely check them out, PokedownStore.com. Also, if you use the coupon code ZapDosTCG, you get 5% of your next order. How amazing is that? Check it out. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDosTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're gonna be revisiting Green's Reshiram. That's right, this is actually thanks to an article that I read from Stéphane Ivanoff on PokéBeach, and he actually thought that this is a unique deck that actually does very well in today's meta. We have cards like Omastar to shut down item cards like gusting cards. We have the amazing Reset Stamp Power Plant combo, and there is also the Wait and See Hammer, which you can easily find with Green to slow down things like ADP. So this is still the fire deck we got used to. This time around there's 4 copies of Volcanion. We use Flare Starter to get energies onto our Reshiram. This deck always wants to go second, so just remember that, because this is a Green's exploration engine, and if you go first you cannot play down supporters, and that's going to be very crucial. So you have to go second with this deck. Other than that, it's still revolving around Welder, the most busted card ever, so you can accelerate 2 fire energies and also draw 3 cards. Very nice. You do see that there's a whole lot of stadium cards in here. With Green you can find the correct one. So Green can find a Power Plant, can find Lysander Labs against things that use of course Metal Frying Pan. You have the Edge Rate against that, so you can still hit for weakness. And you also have of course a good classic Heat Factory to draw some more cards, and the Giant Heart to find energies. Other than that, it's self-explanatory. We can easily find our custom catchers thanks to the Green's exploration, and there's also a way we can now find Omastar very consistently with the help of 1 copy of the Evolution Incense. You can find Omastar. You also have 1 copy of Rare Candy, so the only thing you have to do is that during the game, get yourself one of the identified fossils. There's only 1 in here, but you can smack it down, find it with Green, and then if it's down, the turn after that, you can evolve into Omastar, and that will help against control matchups or mill matchups in general, because they cannot rely on Crushing Hammer, they cannot rely on Palpad, all the good stuff, so that's why Omastar is in here. Also, the new help here, we have Victini V, which can actually spread some fire energies on your Reshiram as well, and the Energy Burst will also be able to dish out a huge amount of damage during the game. Yeah, it's self-explanatory. Let's go into a couple of games here with Green's Reshiram. I actually think this is a list that people overlooked. They already said like Green, it's a terrible card in today's meta because of course the first turn supporter rule slowed it down tremendously. I tested the Green's exploration engine with Blacephalon, and the thing I was afraid of was Marnie. This list is a little bit less afraid of Marnie because they have a huge HP Pokemon. For instance, Reshiram does have 270 HP, and maybe Blacephalon only has 120 HP, so I can see why Green's Reshiram can still work. We're probably up against Pikarom, and we're gonna see if Green's Reshiram has what it takes. We did know that Pikarom players now have less Reset Stamps in their deck, which is good for us. We're also a little bit weak against Reset Stamp. We have 2 Reset Stamp of our own, and we can find them consistently with Green. Also on the versus ladder, you will see people will always go first, which is good. Okay, we can go first. Okay, that's very bizarre. Okay, the opponent wants to go second. Okay, that's actually not good. We really need the opponent to go first in our deck. We can go first, which is actually not a good deal here. We can already use High Heat Blast on a Jirachi if he happens to start with it, but we'll see. Okay, we have Welder in hand, so at least we have that going for us. In this case, we could attach to Volcanion, or we can just wait it out. I wonder. We can also Welder onto Charizard. Maybe finding a switch card would be fantastic. I'm actually gonna smack down Unidentified Fossil just for the opponent, and I am going to put down Reshiram. Do we put down Reshiram immediately? People could have some unique way to go about this. I'm actually gonna wait and wait it out. We didn't attach because I wonder if we can just Welder 2 energies onto Reshiram, attach of the turn on Reshiram, and then maybe we draw in a card like Heat Factory or Switch. I just want to save my energies for now, because if we would have attached to this Volcanion, it would have been nice, but we have Welder in hand. We want to draw cards with the full potential. We could have attached 1 energy and then Welder for 1, which could be the exact same thing, but you never know what you draw into. Let's say we draw into a Switch card next turn. We can then use Welder on the bench, Reshiram, Switch, and go for the Double Blaze GX on whatever is in the active position. Maybe The opponent already knew that we were playing a pure fire deck with fighting in there, so they might have thought, oh, this is Reshiram, I'm gonna let him go first, that means green is useless. We do have Welder, so I think it's a little bit fine. Okay, welcome Dedenne to the field. Okay, skateboard on Jirachi is gonna go for Zero Aura. That is something we can knock out with Double Blaze. That's fantastic. So maybe with the Welder we draw into some custom catcher madness. It could happen. I've seen stranger things happen on the versus ladder here. TCG shuffles, you know how it goes. Let's see here, in the discard pile, only one energy. That means he can still rely on things like Tapu Koko, Prism Star. With the Volter, I wonder what he's gonna get out. He already has the Dene. Will he get out another Quick Ball so he can get Tapu Koko, Prism Star on the field and then use the Dene? I wonder. Or is he gonna go and find himself Pikaram? Okay, Quick Ball and an energy, so I do expect to see yeah, Koko Prism Star right now. Okay, he throws away research, that's very interesting. Okay, Pikaram, that is not a Tapu Koko. That's fine. He's desperately gonna set this guy up, the Dene. If he finds another Quick Ball, he can immediately go for the amazing Dance of the Ancients, get that energy into Pikaram. If he finds Thunder Mountain Prism Star, we will be done for. So I wonder what we're gonna do here. In this case, okay, we can just eat up that Jirachi. That's one prize card we can already take. First things first, Tackle is gonna be the case. Okay, we have Cynthia Caitlin, Mellow and Lana. I don't think we'll need that, although might as well get one. Don't think he's gonna be able to one-shot us. Also, I'm gonna check 4 custom catchers in here, 1 great catcher, rare candies in here. Okay, the rare candy is in here, but we also need evolution incense. Okay, Omastar seems to be priced, so that is very terrible. Maybe we draw it from the prize cards. You never know. We thin out the deck with this, which is fine. We're just gonna go for a straight up Welder onto Volcanion. There we go. 2 energies. Okay, Giant Heart can get us some more energies. I don't think he's gonna reset stab me at one point. Could smack some damage on here, 50 damage, so we can actually finish the job with the Reshiram. We do have Fire Crystal, so I might as well smack down the Giant Heart. We do have a bazillion amount of Stadium cards in the deck either way, so I'm gonna get rid of 1 Fire Energy, finding ourselves 2 more. How many Welders? Also have to check that a little bit. We have 3 Welders, so we can actually smack down Power Plant combos shortly. I'm actually going to give 1 energy to the Reshiram here. Okay, there we go. And now, I think it's just time to knock out this Jirachi. Okay, what do we get? Do we get our Omastar? No, we get another reset stamp. Okay, that's very bizarre. He has free retreat though. But he can only accelerate energies to the bench with Tapu Koko, Prism Star. In this case, we had the same effect. Let's say we would have attached 1 energy to the Volcanion. We could have like welded 1 on and then attached 1. So in that case, we're doing good. Also, this guy is going to be able to full blitz, hopefully, if all things go well for him. If he he just smacked Viridian Force. That is not okay. He's just sacrificing this guy. We have a Lysander Lapse, which makes sure he cannot use a skateboard on this guy. Okay. We do have Fire Crystal, so in that regard, I think I will just safely use Viridian Forest, get rid of that energy, finding another energy. We're actually thinning the deck out tremendously with that. Let's see what else we have. Okay, now we can use the Cynthia Caitlin combo to draw ourselves 3 cards. We are going to get rid of the fire energy and we can get our Welder back, which is the most important card in our deck. We draw 3 cards. Look at that. That's already an immense combo here. This is the Danny. I don't want to target that just yet. I want to smack 50 damage on here so we can Welder on here and finish the job later. Even with Big Charm, he will be put at enough damage for the Flare Strike to finish him off. So at this point, we don't have energy. Yeah, we have Fire Crystal for the energy. So just gonna smack down the Lysander Lapse, keeping it a little bit hard for the opponent to do anything. Great Catcher is something I will use at this point. Great Catcher. I am going to get rid of... this is a difficult choice. I want to save my reset stance, but we have 2 of them, right? So I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm going to get rid of Fiery Flint. Yeah. We will not need more energies than 3, so we are gonna get that Pikarom onto the active position. Next turn we have Fire Crystal and Welder to finish that Pikarom off. So here comes the High Heat Blast, although using Fire Crystal right now might not be bad. He could stamp us with a Vulner, but what is gonna do that? He's not gonna be able to get some cards like Research, so I'm just gonna manually attach here. We have Welder for next turn, and here we go. High Heat Blast. Bam! That's 110 damage instead of the 50 we would have done, so that even with some healing cards, yeah, he could use Mellow and Lana, which could cause a lot of trouble for us, but I don't think he was gonna play that because he already used like Research, Volner. I don't think he's playing Mellow and Lana. He could, but we'll see how it goes. So he can, yeah, full blitz, we already expected that, so Charizard can sweep up this game nice and easily. We still don't have Omastar. Omastar could help us out, so he cannot play down the amazing cards like the Electro Powers. At this point, this is Zero Aura will not do a lot of damage. 160, we can even heal that off very quickly. So here comes the good old Welder. Welder, dun dun dun. He might have some tricks up his sleeve. Okay, look at that. Drawing 3 energies. Insane. We don't need even Fiery Flint. Who needs Fiery Flint, right? Reset Stamp can put him down to 5 cards. He has 6 cards. I'm gonna wait. I don't think he's gonna be able to one-shot us. We can just attach. We can then smack 300 damage, which is a very nice treat for us. Here you go. Flare Strike. Bam! So even if he brings up another Pikarom, we can one-shot that with Double Blaze GX. And here comes the Omastar. So with green, we can find Rare Candy. This is actually not a terrible hand. We can use green, finding Rare Candy, Omastar, and we have the Reset Stamp and Power Plant. So that will put him down to a whole lot of madness. Also with the Omastar, it means he cannot rely on Quick Balls. He cannot rely on Tackles, Switch. Well played. Yeah, well played. Okay, we would have one-shotted that Zero Aura nice and easily. So we're gonna be playing another game, so I'm enjoying myself with Green's Reshiram. Even though we went first, we still managed to get it off because Pikarom did not get its first turn full blitz. We were fine with that. I think this probably also the reason why he went second, because he probably thinks I'm gonna have a first turn full blitz. That only happens like 80% of the time, so sometimes you just have not the best luck in the world. We're gonna be playing another game, so let's see what we're up against up next. It's going to be a water deck? A water deck with metal. It could be just Zacian, if we're being honest. I don't know what the psychic type deck card would be, although Malamar is also an option. Okay, the opponent goes first. We love that. So on the versus ladder, this is a fantastic deck. Look at this. TCG shuffles happen once again. So custom catchers, Fiery Flints, energies, everything is stacked up. Come on, shuffle a little bit better for us. We need to find Volcanion as our opening Pokemon. We do have 4 of them and only 2 Reshiram, so the chance of us starting with a Volcanion is higher. So look at that. Not a terrible hand in the world, if I had to say. We have a Heat Factory to draw cards. Unless the opponent smacks down Kylex, well, we will be in a huge amount of trouble. Okay. Mew. Okay, this is a control archetype. What is our best friend against control? You would have guessed it already. Okay, Zacian. We can custom catch that for a whole lot of prizes. Even Volcanion can knock it out if we have 4 energies in total. So maybe we draw into a Welder from that Heat Factory. I would love that so much. Alright, let's see here. We have another energy, so we really need to find our resources. Ta-ta! We draw some cards. We have Pokegear. Well, that is not a bad card. Pokegear, go! Finding ourselves Green's Exploration. I cannot even pronounce it correctly. Okay, the opponent's probably running Meowth. It's gonna be Sanders' list, probably with the Articuno GX. I don't like Articuno GX to be honest, but we do have Victini to get all of our energies back instantly. But Victini is actually our better attacker in this matchup. So I think we're just gonna welder onto that guy. So we're gonna go for green. We will... What do we have in hand? Yeah, we need to get ourselves rolling here. So I'm gonna take my unidentified fossil. There we go. Also, I'm gonna check if Omastar is in the list, otherwise it's not gonna work out. So unidentified evolution incense is in here, rare candy is in here, and Omastar is in here, so that's fine. So we get unidentified fossil together with a green. Yeah, I think that's fine. He's not gonna take this Mew out of the active position just yet. We could Welder, but I think getting the item lock established first is the better deal here. So I'm gonna take these two cards. Unidentified fossil, smacking that down. Gonna go for the Victini here. And now we're gonna use the Flare Starter on ourselves so we can accelerate some energy. So Flare Starter, 1, 2, 3, we have switch in hand, which is the fine thing about this. So that means 30, 60, 90, we are able to smack 90 damage already with our Victini V. So only one more energy and that Zacian V will go down. Also things like Oranguru will go down, so I'm fine with this. Also, if we attach simple energy on Volcanion, Volcanion can also knock out Mew for that matter. And with the green we will have the amazing feat of using the most powerful item lock in the game, Omastar. He will have so many cards in the hand. Yeah, we're gonna reset stamp him later. We still have another reset stamp left. Okay, we're gonna wait for this to happen. Look at this. Okay, this could also be a stinger scenario. Okay, Persian Stinger. Okay, I thought this was a control archetype. It's not bad starting with Victini either way. He only has 3 Pokemon in the discard just yet, and we only give up 2 prize cards with that, so it's fine. Okay, Dugong. Is he going to use Dugong? Interesting feat. The good news is we are gonna be able to item lock him, we're gonna reset stamp him, and we are gonna take the first prize card. That's the most important part. And we still have some backup here. I don't think, yeah, this Dugong is going to be able to KO our Volcanion, unfortunately. Okay, this is more interesting than I thought. I think with all these cards in his hand, I think we're gonna have to reset stamp him while also having item lock so he cannot play down cards like Great Ball and Communication. Yeah, just pass. Yeah, Interpret Sword, that's even better. So just draw all the cards you want. We're gonna stamp you either way. Here we go. We draw into Power Plant. Power Plant is actually a very nice feat. That means he cannot rely on Persian GX. So we are gonna Fire Crystal. I think there's only 1 energy in here, right? Yeah, I don't think we'll need more energies than that. We're just gonna get that 1 single energy so we can draw some more cards. Maybe we draw even the Evolution Incense or the Omastar immensely. Okay, look at this, more energies to go around. Interesting development indeed. Okay. Alright, he can then snipe so much damage. I think I'm gonna go and attack with the Volcanion. He could have triple accelerated energy and the Dugong, but if he's in an item lock, that would be insane, right? That would be insane. He smacks 60 damage, so even with the Big Charm, 60 damage, that's 120, that's 140. I think this Big Charm is actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna put this Big Charm over here. And we are gonna go for the greens exploration. Yeah, what can we find? Is the Evolution Incense and the Rare Candy. I love this combo so much. So now we can have item lock by our side and also get the first prize card. So we just attach here, go for the Power Plant. Although, do we still Power Plant at this point? Yeah, we don't knock out a GX. He's not going to draw cards. I think Power Plant is not necessary at this point. So I'm just gonna wait it out. We still have an energy in the hand. We want to draw some more cards. We're gonna Power Plant him later. So here comes Omastar. We are gonna stamp him though, so he does not expect that we're gonna stamp him. But here you go. You get stamped to 6 cards. All of these cards go down the drain. We still have another stamp, so if he goes crazy with his combo, we'll see how he goes. So here, Rare Candy. Omastar is live. So item lock is established. And we can safely take some prize cards now. So here comes a High Heat Blast. First prize card taken. He could Stinger us, we know that. But as soon as we are at 3 prize cards, Stinger will not help him anymore. We can actually take like 4 more prize cards and then he can Stinger, which could be a very scary part. Okay, will he find his Dugong? Dugong is able to smack 60 damage to 2 Pokemon. This is gonna hit for weakness, that's 120, but with the Big Charm we do survive, although if he has Roxy, that's gonna be terrible for us. Although, he's in an item lock, so whatever he draws, yeah, he's gonna get rid of his item cards right now. He needs to manually draw into that Dugong, and I wonder if he even plays enough Dugongs as it is. It does have free retreat thanks to the air balloon. We can just custom catch the Zacian. As soon as he Stingers, we're gonna go after these cards. Okay, Roxy. 2 Pokemon. Okay, there's a Weezing. So our Big Charm will become irrelevant at this point. Thanks to the Roxy. Yeah, we could have wished that he didn't get Roxy. We stamped him, right? We stamped him. We did all we could. And he's only gonna take one prize card for that. As soon as we knock out a GX, we smack down Power Plant. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay, what is he going to do next? We can then smack down Lysander. We have so many stadium cards to work with, it's insane. Also, we don't have a 3 prizer in play, so at this point, does he have the Dugong ready? Or drawing into the Dugong manually without communication and Great Ball or Evolution Instance, I think that's an insane task. I don't think he plays like 2 of them, only 1. We already covered this deck on the channel as well, so this is going to be the control archetype, not the control, yeah, here comes Persian, so that's 2 prizers at this point. I love that, we're gonna wait with that. Okay, he's just sacrificing this. Triple accelerated energy. Okay, he's gonna go on the offensive. Vengeance. He's gonna go on the offensive with a Persian. Okay, the energy goes away, so Victini is not gonna do too much here. Interesting. Interesting development. What to do about that? So first things first, I am going to go for this. We draw some more cards. We have custom catches, so we can actually knock out the Zacian V right there, which draws cards. The Vengeance is still a little bit scary. A little bit scary. Do we knock out this guy? Probably not. Or do we wait with the custom catchers until... He also has reset stamps of his own, right? We are actually gonna go after that Zacian V. And we are just gonna attach 1 energy over there. And this ability only activates once during turn. One of the GXs gets knocked out. Okay. I'm actually gonna smack down Lysander Labs. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go for... Yeah, PokéGear. We don't need Quick Ball at this point, so Cynthia Caitlin can get ourselves back the Welder. Cynthia Caitlin. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Quick Ball. Getting the green back. It's also good. No, another Welder this time. We have another Volcanion. Do we use it? Not yet, I think. Not yet. The less Pokemon we have on the field, the better. Energy Burst. He can now stamp us, but we have a Victini that's going rampant. Okay. I think at one point there will be a Stinger live, so he can still use Vengeance, but he has to throw away another triple accelerated energy. And he's only gonna get 2 prize cards. We still have Volcanion, which is able to do Flare Start. I don't know. It's a difficult matchup because I don't want to get my 3 prizer up in there. The reasoning for that is that, yeah, it's very scary to get a 3 prizer in here with, of course, Stinger GX. I think at this point we will safely use, if we find Welder onto this and then actually custom catch this Persian. So we take out the Persian, get no more 2 prize cards, and then he's gonna Stinger probably. And then we need to go for the Flare Strike. So we need to use Double Blaze and then Flare Strike in order to win this game. Also, the Air Balloon has been shut down thanks to Lysander Labs. So if he doesn't draw into his Dugong again, it could be prized. It could be on the bottom of his deck. He also needs triple accelerated energy. Okay, there's comes a recycle energy onto the Poipole. We actually slowed him down a little bit thanks to the Lysander Labs. We're probably, yeah, he's gonna prepare himself for Stinger this turn. We're totally fine with that because that means he does not damage our Victini. Oh yeah, I love this hand so much. Although he's gonna stamp us at one point, that makes me a little bit afraid. I actually want to get ourselves the Charizard set up as quickly as possible. As soon as he stingers, we can knock this guy out because we need Charizard. Okay, we need to make sure we get Charizard ready. Okay, he just passes the turn. We have Giant Heart can now pop up so we can find energies. That's good. Yeah, that's probably good. So Giant Heart, the only thing we'll need is a Welder. You can actually set this guy up and then Stinger. I wonder, I really wonder. There's no energies into the discard pile. Oh yeah, there's 4 of them. We can actually use Spreading Flames at this point. Spreading Flames is an option. Giant Heart. We are gonna get rid of 1 Copy of the Volcanion or the green, yeah, Volcanion. Two of them, two energies. Energy over there. Next up, we are gonna go for... Yeah, we need to find a welder at one point, and we do have an ability, so green does not work anymore, which is the very scary part about this. Might as well throw away the greens. Lysander Labs, always good. Yeah, we're just gonna knock him out. So here comes Seal. We got another prize card, so that's fantastic. We only need two more, and he's probably going to go for Stinger at this point. Stinger putting us down at 3 prize cards. He'll also get put at 3 prize cards. We need to find Welder immediately. If we don't find Welder, this is gonna be a very tough game because we have a 3 prizer on the field. Alright. Also, how many triple accelerator energies does he still have left? 3. There could be a chance that all of them would be prized. That would be insane. He's manually attached. Okay, Roxy. He could also be decked out at this point. He's still drawing 6 cards. Oof. Hopefully he wins on the triple accelerator energy. If he doesn't, he still has an option to win. Also, these damage counters are stacking up here, which is a huge deal. There's also the option for us to use Flare Starter. There's 1 more energy in the deck. The bad news is that we cannot rely on Green X anymore because we have this Omastar. The good news is he is item locked for the rest of the game, seeing as he has more benched. Yeah, he has a bigger bench than us. 3 cards left in his deck. Oof. 3 cards left. Make do? 1 card left? Okay. Are we able to deck him out? He probably has Tate and Liza. Okay, he finds his triple accelerated energy and he's gonna go for the good old Stinger GX. Okay. Maybe there's gonna be some better prize cards for us? Who knows? Okay, here's the Welder we really wanted. Oh boy. Okay. So, Giant Heart. Finding 1 more energy. We have Fire Crystal in there, so that's good. We can also draw into Custom Catcher or Great Catcher or anything for that matter. So we just Welder if we... Let's see here. 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90, 120, 120, 180. Yeah, that is an option. We can Welder onto Victini. We still have Welder and Fire Crystals left, right? Yeah, of course we have. So we can then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. So we can just Welder onto Victini, making it safe for us. Here we go. Victini is gonna clean up this Naganadel like never before. Also, now that I think about it, he's gonna stamp us, so we are gonna put down everything we can. Also, green is irrelevant, so I'm gonna throw away the green. Should have done that earlier. We do have switches left, so I'm actually gonna smack everything down at this point. Do we want to draw into switch? Yeah, switch is actually not bad. Stalls us a little bit. Here you go, Energy Burst, knocking out the Naganadel, and he will has to respond with the Persian at this point. We have a Welder, so more Welders popping up, and a Custom Catcher. Oof, this Custom Catcher is huge. I wonder if he has triple accelerator energies left. So he's Stingered. We only need 1 more prize card, and after that we're gonna be able to clean up this game very nicely. Okay, the Chaotic Swell comes in play. That means we are not able to smack down our last Stadium card. Okay, here comes the reset stamp. I expected that as much. Also, Custom Catcher can... Wow, Great Catcher. It's not too bad. He needs to use Vengeance as well. Vengeance... How many Pokemon? Yeah, there's a lot of them in the discard pile. He still needs to find a triple accelerated energy. The good news is that he only has 2 left. There could be some prize, but he also used the Stinger. So they could be ending up back in the prize cards again. So 1 more prize card. Very close game here. What does he still have left? We only need 1 more prize card. If we find a Fire Crystal and a Welder, things will be fine. I'm actually gonna give up my Omastar. If he is not able... Yeah, he needs to get to KO at this point. If he doesn't, he's done for. Also, we can stall a little bit with the Reshiram. I don't think he plays any gusting cards. Okay, Persian is probably gonna go on the offensive. Vengeance, knocking out our Victini, taking actually 2 prize cards, and then we just stall it out. I don't know. If we promote one of our weaker cards, he's easily gonna be able to knock those out. So we need to promote Reshiram. Oh yeah, he can use Catwalk. He overlapped that, so he can have everything he wants. Vengeance. Okay. And now we need to hope that his last triple accelerated energy is priced. Even though that's a very tough chance. Okay, what can we draw here? Pokegear? I'll take it. Mellow and Lana. So he smacks us. Mellow and Lana for healing. We don't have a switch just yet. We need the Fire Crystal, and the chance of us getting that Fire Crystal is a little bit slim. It could happen though. If we get the Fire Crystal, we win this game, so fine. It's all gonna be coming down to the top deck. Or him whiffing the triple accelerated energy. Either way, this was actually fun with this Green Zard. Also, if he uses Vengeance, he can only use it one more time. So either way, he needs to Gust as well as attack. He only has one chance. Also, Roxy can smack 60 damage here. It's not gonna help him out too much. So I think we have this. He could have some weird combo, but yeah, there's the Dugong. He only has one more energy. There's no special charge in the standard format. Yeah, with one more prize that we need and us only needing to find Fire Crystal, I think we have it in a good position. Also, we have switching cards, so even if this Dugong goes on a rampage with Dual Blizzard, he can only use it one more time. He has one more triple accelerated energy left. We actually had a little bit of luck by our side that he already used 3 of them. Okay, he can go for attach a basic energy. He can go for the Chinchino. Okay, Titan Liza, switching. Okay, what is this? 50 damage, 80 damage, okay. Fine. That is very strange indeed. Okay, he can then retreat and then go for Vengeance. Vengeance can smack 190 damage. 190 damage, still not enough though. He can use it twice here. I don't think he has another switch card left. Do we Great Catcher? He only has 1 card left in his deck. Does he have another Tate and Liza left? I think so. I really think so. We can Great Catcher. He's probably gonna attack again. If he attacks again, 90 damage, he can actually knock us out with Vengeance. So we need to make it as difficult for the opponent as possible. So with Pain in the Heart, I actually give up my Welder at this point. So this guy is stuck. He can only use Vengeance one more time. If he has a Tate and Liza, he can either use it to switch or shuffle. He probably needs the shuffle, otherwise he decks out. So that means this Persian is stuck in the active position forever. I wonder, maybe Tate and Liza is priced. Could also happen. That means he just decks out. Green's Charizard still showing the might. He's in an item lock, so still, after all this time, all the items are not being able to play down. And we still have a reset stamp, which is not going to help out in this scenario, but we actually need to find Fire Crystal and Welder again. We only used 2 Welders, so we still have at least 1 more Welder left. Okay, he can, oh yeah, he can go for the GX move. Oh yeah, he already used the GX move. Okay, he retreats and he's gonna safely attack with the Chinchino. If we find 1 single energy, then we can just outrage for game. So that is very scary for the opponent. We need to find Fire Crystal ASAP. Okay, he's gonna go for the Energy Assassin turn after turn. He hopes that we don't draw into our Fire Crystal early enough. Okay, at this point, Custom Catcher will draw his cards. We need to go and find our Fire Crystal. Oh, Fiery Flint is not gonna help out in this scenario. We already have all of our stuff. I think there's an energy prize. It could not hurt to check it out though. because all of these cards are useless, although with these cards we can use Mallow and Lana, I guess. I wonder, should we check? I'm gonna check later. We still have time, right? 7 turns, 740 damage. He probably thinks we don't have any energies left, so he's just gonna go for the energy assistant. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Okay, Pokegear. The green is irrelevant, so Fire Crystal is in here, not finding any anything at this point. Yeah, we still have time. I'm gonna use the Fire Flint later and see if there's an energy in there. There could be one, but I think it's prized. By my last check, I think it's prized. Switch, okay, that's actually not a bad card. Fiery Flint, getting rid of this, getting rid of that. I think it's priced. Yeah, it is priced. So yeah, thinning out the hand is actually not bad. We have the switch card for later, so we even have another switch card, so this guy can just safely smack some more damage on us. Yeah, energy assistant, that's 40. Okay, it's getting close. He can still use Roxy though. Okay, double switch, that's fine. Switching to Volcanion at this point. Take some damage. The hunt for our energy is on. Also, we can switch to another Volcanion and make sure he decks out. So that's also an option. Very strange turn of events. Energy assistant. So this Cinccino putting in work. Putting in work. Come on. We have Mallow and Lana. Wow, that's huge. We can actually heal up completely with our Reshiram. Wow, we can just deck him out. So we don't even need the Fire Crystal, although I would love to knock him out. Okay. So we switch to the Reshiram. Mallow and Lana. Oh boy, yeah. We switch to the Reshiram. Or actually we switch to the Volcanion. Or we Mallow and Lana straight away. This is insane. Okay, just switching to Volcanion. I wonder if he's gonna be able to do anything about this. Also drawing an extra card. Where's the fire energy? All these supporters, insane. We still have another way to switch with Mallow and Lana. He still has to go through 3 attacks. Might have a gusting card, which could turn out crazy, but we have Mallow and Lana. Yeah, if he has a gusting guard, I don't think he has double custom catcher. He could have a great catcher though. That means he can target down Reshiram. But we have Mallow and Lana to heal off, and he only smacks 40 damage. So I think we have it in the bag. Could not jinx it out, but I think so. This is actually a fun deck. Green Zard. I'm actually whiffing on the energy. There were so many energies on the Victini. Okay, energy assistant. Cool. Come on, fire in the crystals. Yeah, there we go. Fire crystal, eventually saving the deal here. Well played. We're actually just gonna switch. Not going to, yeah, we're gonna discard the welders because we can. So let's get rid of the welders. Yeah, that was close. Very close indeed. Yeah, now we even use the attack Outrage. I'm just gonna say well played. Here we go, Outrage. So hopefully you guys enjoyed another video on my channel. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and check out Reshiram. Reshiram is still good with the Green's exploration. Always goes second though. So anyhow, have a fantastic rest of your day and see you guys in the next one. Peace out.